Mars a planet of quiet desolation, or so we thought, but new discoveries reveal a world of dynamic, explosive activity. From avalanches cascading down its dusty slopes to icy eruptions cracking the surface, NASA is tracking it all. Buckle up because Mars's new year is starting with a bang. Welcome back to Cosmic Chronicles. Join me as I dive into the crazy world of Mars' new year and see if I can uncover the secrets behind its avalanches and icy explosions. NASA's recent observations of Mars have left scientists stunned, as the planet's surface has been experiencing some pretty wild weather patterns. Specifically, they've been tracking a series of massive avalanches and icy explosions that have been reshaping the Martian landscape. But what makes these events so significant? Well, for starters, they're giving us a unique glimpse into Mars's geological history. By studying these avalanches and explosions, scientists can learn more about the internal dynamics of the planet, like how its crust is structured, and how its tectonic plates interact. It's like getting a sneak peek into the Earth's own geological past, but with a Martian twist. These events are also teaching us about the planet's current climate and how it's changing over time. For instance, the avalanches are often triggered by the buildup of carbon dioxide ice at the poles, which is a key indicator of Mars's atmospheric pressure. As Mars's atmosphere thins out, it's losing its ability to insulate the planet, leading to more extreme temperature fluctuations. This, in turn, can cause the ice caps to grow and contract, which is what triggers the avalanches in the first place. But why should we care about Martian weather patterns? Well, aside from being just plain cool, these events have major implications for future exploration and research on the Red Planet. For one, understanding the Martian climate is crucial for planning safe and successful missions. If we're going to send humans to Mars someday, we need to know what kind of environmental risks they'll face, like dust storms or, giant avalanches. Studying Martian weather patterns also helps us better understand how the planet's geology has evolved over time. By comparing Mars to Earth, scientists can gain insights into how our own planet's climate has changed and what we might expect in the future. But studying Martian weather is no easy feat. The planet's thin atmosphere and lack of infrastructure make it difficult to gather data, especially when it comes to tracking events like avalanches and explosions. Scientists have to rely on orbiting spacecraft like NASA's Mars Reconnaissance orbiter, which uses high-resolution cameras and radar to detect changes on the Martian surface. But even with these advanced tools, there are still huge gaps in our knowledge. That's why scientists are working overtime to develop new technologies that can help them better understand Martian weather patterns. For example, NASA's InSight lander is equipped with a seismometer that can detect Marsquakes, which are basically earthquakes that happen on Mars. By studying these Marsquakes, scientists can learn more about the planet's internal structure and how it affects the surface. It's a slow process, but every new discovery brings us closer to unraveling the secrets of Mars. So how does NASA actually track these events? Well, it's a multi-step process that involves a combination of orbital and ground-based observations. First, NASA uses its Mars Reconnaissance orbiter to scan the planet's surface for signs of changes or anomalies. If it detects something unusual, like a massive dust cloud or a fresh impact crater, it will alert the team to take a closer look. Next, scientists will use high-resolution cameras like HiRISE to get a better view of the event. This might involve taking multiple images of the same area over time, or using specialized instruments to detect changes in the Martian surface. Finally, NASA will combine all this data with information from other sources like the InSight lander or the Mars Odyssey orbiter to get a more complete picture of what's happening on Mars. It's a painstaking process, but the results are well worth it. Take, for example, the massive avalanche that occurred in Mars's North Pole region back in 2018. This event was particularly dramatic because it involved a massive wall of ice that collapsed, sending dust and debris flying into the atmosphere. It was like a Martian version of a nuclear explosion, but instead of destruction, it was all about geological chaos. Or consider the series of icy explosions that happened in Mars' mid-latitudes a few years ago. These events were so powerful that they created craters hundreds of feet deep and sent shockwaves through the Martian crust. Events like these are a reminder that Mars is a dynamic, changing planet, full of surprises and mysteries waiting to be uncovered. So, what's the takeaway from all this? Well, for starters, these findings are a major breakthrough in our understanding of Mars' geology and climate. They're also a testament to human curiosity and our drive to explore and discover. And who knows? Maybe one day we'll be standing on the Martian surface watching these avalanches and explosions up close. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the wild world of Mars New Year. If you're as amazed by these events as I am, be sure to share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want more exciting space discoveries, be sure to check out my next video for even more mind-blowing facts about our universe. Want to stay updated on Mars's icy adventures and explosive secrets? Follow Cosmic Chronicles for more space revelations, subscribe and share, and together, let's explore the wonders of the cosmos.